What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I'm going to focus in on for the prospect profile portion. Anthony Cirelli of the Oshawa Generals. Obviously, last weekend the young center had 2 goals to lead Oshawa past Kelowna for the Memorial Cup winner regulation, and then the overtime winner and a 2-1 win in the championship game. Really showed a good reputation as a big game player that night. But, beyond that, he's a 67th ranked skater, North American skater according to Central Scouting. I got him going a little bit higher than that. I think his Memorial Cup performance, is a big reason why. But you've also got to understand, he's a raw prospect. Obviously, great resume. Anytime you can win the Memorial Cup's great. I think he projects to be a good two-way center that can play a lot of minutes against top lines, and I think his offensive game is a little underrated. But I want to see next 2 years in Oshawa, when the team loses guys to graduation, inevitably, how does he step up and assume a bigger offensive role? These are the questions that are going to be asked. I just think it's one of those things where, okay, cool, he's a cute story, come up big in the biggest game, but where does he go from there? Is he going to be a career fourth liner? Does he have top 6 potential? I personally think it's somewhere in the middle. I think he's going to be middle 6 forward. That again can kill penalties, play the second power play, do shit like that, and it'd help you win a lot of hockey games. I mean, it sounds kind of weird to say this, but I liken his development a little bit to his teammate in Oshawa, Cole Castles. Castles, had, I think, I'm just pulling up his numbers, 11 points as a rookie in the OHL, and then from there his numbers went up every year. This past year, Cirelli had 36 points as a 17-year-old, and then next year I look to be right around a point a game, and then in his 19-year-old season, what does he do then? I think that's the progressions we're going to look for, while still maintaining a solid two-way game. It's worth noting Castle's numbers went up in every department as his career went on. And the other thing is, I'm not comparing them as players; they're 2 different players, but I think they're on the same career trajectory. Castles went in the 3rd round, I believe the 85th pick, and I think Cirelli should be gone a little earlier, but we'll see what happens. Again, I like his game. I think he'll play in the show. But what role does he assume in the NHL is the question. And again, having a reputation for performing in big games will never hurt your resume. So that's obviously one thing he's going for him. But I'm curious to see how his game widens. So it should be a pretty solid 2nd or 3rd round pick if you ask me. Anyway, that's all I got. Some sort of the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles on Anthony Cirelli. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.